Hello everybody, it is the Hebrew Jamaican Coolie back again with another video, and the topic for today is not going to be about those wheel and dealers. It's going to be talking about relationships, certain types of relationships, certain types of interactions. And my advice to a lot of men is, listen, gentlemen, you do not owe any woman that is not your woman, that doesn't belong to you, that doesn't fall under your covering. You don't owe her anything. Any woman that don't belong to you, she's not a part of your household, she's not a part of your tribe, you don't owe her anything. What do I mean by that? Now, for the past couple of years, you've had women that talk about a man shouldn't even talk to her if he can't pay her bills. Notice the prime word right there. Her bills. Those bills don't belong to you, my friend. She should be paying her own bills. She's an adult. She's not your wife. She's not your sister. She's not even your cousin. She's not even your you don't even pay bills for your cousin who's a girl. So why would you go out there and pay for a random woman's bills that you're probably not even sleeping with this woman, right? So I want my brothers to understand this. Another word for this is called tricking. Don't go out there and don't do tricking. Don't pay for nothing for a woman that don't belong to you. I need new wipers. Don't pay for nothing for a woman that don't belong to you. You understand what I'm saying? If she's not your wife, she's not your daughter, she's not a part of your household, you shouldn't be paying for anything for any woman. That's wasting resources for the woman that really deserves it. For the woman that's going to come along that actually belongs to you. You shouldn't even be taking out any woman to eat that's not your woman. If it's your girlfriend and you've been with her for a while, you have an established relationship, and you want to do that kind gesture for her, of course, sure. But you're not obligated to, because she's not your wife. You're honestly not supposed to be taking care of any woman that's not your wife, that's not your lifelong partner. You understand what I'm saying? A woman that does not belong to you and has not been established to belong to you, you'd be very foolish to be wasting your resources taking care of such a woman, where she could even use your resources, and it has happened many times in life. You will have a brother paying for a woman's bills, paying her rent, paying her utilities, paying her internet, and she'd probably have another man sleeping in the bed beside her and in the house that you're paying for. You're paying for her groceries, and another man is eating that groceries. None of that don't make any sense. Don't do it. She don't belong to you. She don't live in the same house as you. You don't pay for a woman. You don't pay for a woman's bills. They're not yours. They're hers. She should be a responsible adult and take care of her own bills. That's what life is about. Taking care of your own bills. You understand? Too many simp men out here in society taking care of women, having them have the notion that this is what men should be doing, taking care of random women that don't even have proper attitudes towards men, that pedestalize themselves. And you have men out here pedestalizing women as well. As much as you hear me talk about my wife, I don't pedestalize her. I give her praise when she should be praised, And I hold her accountable when she's supposed to be held accountable. And that's love. That's how my wife and I grow. Likewise, my wife does the same. She gives me honor and praise where it is due, and she holds me accountable for when I mess up. You understand? So, just, you don't owe any woman anything. And any woman that makes you feel like you owe her anything, she obviously has a lot of problems. And you should avoid that woman at all costs. Avoid any such woman at all costs. If you start talking to a woman, right? Let's say you're talking to her for a month now. Just a month. And she starts talking about, like, she starts giving you, and there are women, let me give you some game, guys. Let me give you some game about women. Right? This is how you know women want you to pay for something for her. They throw out subtle hints. You have some women that are blunt with it, but women that, you know, pretend to be smart, they throw out subtle hints. So you'll see a woman basically says things like, oh, she can't come to the date, or she can't go out because, you know, they're about to lock off her light, and she don't know where she gonna get the money from, and, you know, she don't know what she's going to do, and then she don't have any money for groceries, and she can't call it because she can't pay her bills, and her online job might fire her because her internet going to go. Anytime you hear a woman drop subtle hints like that, even just one of those, just saying, hey, listen, I don't think I'm going to be able to go out because my rent is kind of due and I don't know where the money is going to come from, and, you know, whatever it is, she's trying to tug at your heartstrings so that you will feel sorry and obligated to her. You'll be like, yo, this is, you know, this is a woman that I just met. She looks sweet and everything, and, you know, I want her to like me because, you know, I want her to think that I can, you know, take care of her and stuff, you know, but she look like she's in a jam right now, so let me go handle that like a man for her. That woman doesn't belong to you. Let another man do that. You don't do it. If another man decide that he wants to take care of her bills, of course, sure, go ahead, be my guest. But you, my brother, you don't do it. There was a time, right, when I just got my car. I had a friend, and this friend basically, like, you know, she would basically jump in my car at night and ask me to take her home. In Jamaica, because there's such a safety concern for women sometimes late at night and stuff like that, you know, yeah, you kind of feel obligated to help out the friend. So one night she basically, like, asked me to take her somewhere. You know, the first thing I said to her was, because we used to live in the same neighborhood, you know, basically. That's why it wasn't a problem to take her home. You know what I did when she asked me to take her somewhere, like she wanted me to chauffeur her around? The first thing I asked her for, guess what was that first thing? Not the front. Not what's between her legs. Do you have gas money? Because gas ain't cheap. And that's what I've done ever since to any woman that don't belong to me, that asks me to take them places. Do you have gas money? Because gas is not cheap. And she had to fork that gas money over. I don't care. She ain't my woman. And whichever man she's going to go meet, let him go reimburse her for that. You understand? And then she called me again to pick her up. I said again, you have gas money? Yeah, I got gas money. I'm like, alright, cool. I'll be there. Picked her up. Collect my money. Do not simp for women that don't belong to you, friends. Don't do it. Do not do it. I've made a video of the one time I was friend zoned when I was 14. Ever since then, I've never been friend zoned. I've never been friend zoned. If I have a girl that's a friend, that's different, because I was never attracted to her in the first place. You understand? More than likely, it's a girl that I practically grew up with, or a woman that I just never had any interest in, so I just basically call her a friend. But anytime I go after a woman and she is not interested and she rejects me, I take it and I move on. But I never allow that woman to make me into a friend. Even when one of my exes, she left and she asked if we could be friends, and I said no, I'm not interested. The relationship is over, that's it. I think we need to understand that. Be resolved, man. Anyway, this is the Hebrew Jamaican Coolie. I'm at work. Out.